Hey YouTube, SlingBlade98 here. The topic of today's video is going to be Mike Adamle as the Raw General Manager. I gotta be pretty honest with you, this makes me kind of sick to my stomach. Although I did just watch Crazy Mike's new video, he said that pretty much wrestling fans, can get a bit arrogant holding their own opinions in such high regard. That and kind of jumping on the bandwagons, close-mindedly to be accepted, thinking things they don't really believe. And I gotta tell you, this was probably one of the best videos this guy's ever done. I know it's a bit weird for someone with 61 subscribers to promote someone who has well over 2,000 or 3,000, but check out this video, subscribe to him if you aren't. This is just like one of the best message videos probably in the history of YouTube shooting. Best I can think of since that one True Slayer did on Heart and stuff. But anyways, the topic of today's video is going to be Mike Adamle as Raw General Manager. As I said, this kind of makes me sick to my stomach. Mike Adamle has been messing up WWE since April 2008, almost half the year by now, and since after week one, because the first week it was kind of funny. We had the botch-tastic lines like uno, dos, adios, Jamaican me crazy, look at that leg kick, and all that stuff. But after that, he just tried to be a normal commentator, do a serious role, and that really wasn't the guy's niche. He tried, but he just didn't do too well in that. And towards the end, he just kind of talked less and less, and every now and then he'd get parodied, or he'd, just kind of inference to the funnier lines he did in the past. And the roles he and Taz had kind of, became reversed a bit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if you don't, like for instance, if you watch Michael Cole on any commentary team, he's the play-by-play man. He does the majority of the commentary as the play-by-play man is supposed to do. And the color commentator, as the name would insinuate, adds in color. He pitches in things. But Mike Adamle, because of his, pretty much lack of any remote amount of eloquence, he just talks so little that Taz did the amount of speech a play-by-play man would, and Mike Adamle just kind of, chimed in with poorly spoken lines of commentary every now and then. Towards the last few weeks, he talked so little, there might be 5-minute long intervals you weren't even sure he was there or not. We don't want a sequel to the ECW walk-off. Anyways, because I saw Mike's new video, and because I believe his message is very good and that he is right, sometimes we can become so obsessed with our own opinions or something that we become a bit closed-minded, don't see things from other perspectives. I will try to determine and comprehend WWE's motives for this, because, I don't think they're complete idiots. I'm sure they have some, idea of why they did this, but I honestly don't know at this point. Anyways, Mike Adamle as Raw General Manager. ROH Styles kind of had a bit more of an optimistic perspective of that situation, but my problem with that is I'm not trying to blindly go against him, but he was saying that this could be a good thing if Mike Adamle played it off as if he's tired of being perceived as a jerk and berated by fans and wrestlers. That would be all well and good, but Mike Adamle doesn't have the mic skills to call a frickin' match. I don't see how he's going to play some magnificent heel role like Regal or Vicky Guerrero would, but if he can do that, then that's good. Otherwise, I don't see how this is going to in any way work out. And if this just continues as it did towards the end of Raw, Mike Adamle, just playing the kind of friendly, aloof guy, then Raw is pretty much fucked. If he continues on as he has since his inception in WWE, Raw is pretty much fucked from a managerial standpoint. This video isn't going to be the full 10 minutes long, obviously, because we've only seen about 10 minutes of Mike Adamle as General Manager. He was announced to be such at the end of the show by Shane McMahon, and, he just kind of came in the ring. Cena was kind of laughing at him, and he just made the match. So I'm not positive what the future holds for Mike Adamle as Raw General Manager, but I don't quite know why WWE is doing this. If they're trying to get another heel General Manager, they have Vicky as, I think she might be turning face, Teddy Long as a face, they might want some type of heel in that role, but if they're trying to get it from Adamle, then they're kind of being a bit blind to it. If they're trying to get Adamle as a heel, then they're not realizing there's two types of hatred towards a wrestler. There is, or like someone in the wrestling business generally. there's like heel heat, which is you're trying to get into it, you're trying to enjoy the show. Like if you boo Jericho or something, or have a sign that says like JBL sucks, you don't genuinely hate and despise the man. You're just trying to, get into it, enjoy the show, and be a good fan. But there's that, which is heel heat, and then there's legitimate hate. Adamle has more legitimate hate because he pretty much has been messing up the company. Maybe it's just me because I have an unaverage hatred of the man, but seriously, Mike Adamle does not have heel heat. Mike Adamle has more towards legitimate hate. I'm not saying there's like rallies of people, just like rioting to burn him at the cross or something, but Mike Adamle doesn't have any heel heat at this point. He pretty much just has normal heat. People don't really like the guy. And I just don't see how this is going to work out. He is going to need to, really improve his mic skills. There's people with great mic skills in WWE, Mr. Kennedy to name one. John Cena's are decent, even though they've been, rapidly declining over the years. But, he really needs to work over his mic skills, because if Mike Adamle cannot improve, his persona on screen, Raw is really going to be screwed. He really needs to, just get in the game, improve himself, and be a good general manager. Otherwise, I don't see how this is going to have any foreseeable good future for him or Monday Night Raw. If you have any insight on what WWE is going to do with him, spoilers, or... Well, if you have spoilers, send them to me, because I don't want to ruin it for unsuspecting people. But if you have spoilers, send them to me. If you have any insider thoughts on this situation, feel free to comment, post it on my page, send me a message, or whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching. This video is not going to be the last one for a month or so. I will be back on probably Tuesday, because I have a lot of social stuff I have to do. My brother's birthday was yesterday, and tomorrow I have to do something with my mom. So I will be back on Tuesday with another video. Feel free to send me some topics, send me your thoughts. Thanks to everyone, as always, for the support, and Slingblade98 out. Have a nice day, everyone.